Book of Hours, use of Roman Church, Paris, Germain Hardouin, 1518. The unique proof copy of an extremely rare Book of Hours, by the Atelier of Germain Hardouin, printed on vellum and finely illuminated in Paris with the illustrations from Jean Pichioire and the master of the Apocalypse of the Roses Atelier. From the collections of ULRICO HOEPLI and Hans Peter KRAUSS. Unique copy of an illuminated Book of Hours. Only 2 complete copies of this edition are recorded, at Bibliothèque Nationale de France and Newberry Library, and 3 incomplete copies recorded, Harvard University, University of Vermont Howe Library, and Clemens Library, but none of them belongs to this unique variant. Rarissimus Tenshirt, Herausgeben von Heribert Tenshirt, 2015. The uniqueness of this copy is marked by different features as lack of signature marks printed on the leaves, lack of the printed borders, a different setup of metal cuts, in some cases, different miniatures, in others a different positioning within the printed text, as well as with a different text in the cartouche under the illustration, which is occasionally cropped and replaced by hand by a new version. Illustrations. 18 full-page illuminated illustrations on a written cartouche. Germain Hardouin device. Planetary man, in the form of a skeleton. Saint John the Evangelist on Patmos. Jesus healing the ear of the servant. The original sin of Adam and Eve. Annunciation. Visitation. Nativity. Annunciation to the shepherds. Adoration of the Magi. Presentation in the temple. Flight into Egypt. Coronation of the Virgin. Job and his tormentors. Crucifixion. Pentecost. King David and Bathsheba bathing. Assumption of Mary Immaculate with Death watching for the opposite border. 22 small metal cuts illustrating the Gospels and the prayers. Text. Front page with Hardouin printer device. Tabula. Gospel lesson and St. John Passion. Hours of the Virgin. Hours of the Holy Cross. Hours of the Holy Spirit. Hours of the Conception of Holy Mary. Penitential Psalms and Litany. Eve of the Dead. Mass of Holy Mary. Prayers. Provenance. Hans Peter KRAUSS, 1907–1988, without doubt the most successful and dominant rare book dealer in the world in the second half of the 20th century, paper ex libris H. P.K. pasted at inside front board. ULRICO HOEPLI, 1847–1935, one of the dominant figures in the European old books trade across the last 2 centuries, paper ex libris H. P.K. pasted at inside front board. 1940s ex libris, not identified, with the initials S.B., pasted on front flyleaf. TCC and CC monograms, 17 sub-th/sub-century, on the covers, attributable to the original client of the binding. The volume is housed in a very attractive 18 sub-th/sub-century red velvet binding embroidered with silver thread and emblazoned.